Welcome back. Now, while the city ushered in the new year with a lot of enthusiasm, the celebrations ended in a tragedy for a foreign national. An African man who was murdered at a New Year party on the outskirts of Chennai has since been identified as 32-year-old Emmanuel. A search is on for the two suspects, Samson and Henry.
On New Year's Eve, three Nigerians met for a noisy party at a rented house in Selayur. Neighbors alerted the police when they heard a loud cry from the house.
எனக்கு உதற ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு என்னடா அது இப்படி சத்தம் போட்டுக்கிறாங்களே அப்புறம் ஹவுஸ் ஓனர் தான் எனக்கு நிம்மதியாக இருந்துச்சு அவ்வளோ வந்தால் நான் பார்த்து பேர் சால்வ் பண்ணிப்பாருன்னா அப்புறம் நான் வரதுக்குள்ளே வீட்டில் ஆக இருக்கு.
When the police arrived at the scene, the house was locked. When they broke down the door, they found an African man apparently smothered to death with his hands and legs bound with adhesive tapes.
The forensic experts have lifted the fingerprints from the spot and have kick-started the investigation.
The body of the man was taken to the Krompet General Hospital for post-mortem. Police say they have recovered a cell phone from the house and an FIR has been filed. With camera person Kasi Lingam and reporter Salim Ramanathan for Ndtv-Hindu.
The fourth edition of Chennai Sangamam is around the corner. The event aims at bringing folk art to the urban people. And what better way to do that than to truly involve them in the celebration?
Karagatam, Poikal Gudurai, Kolatam. It was folk art at its best. The dancers recreated rural scenes with colorful dances and folk numbers. The dance competition saw the participation of 16 schools and 16 corporates. It was organized to encourage the youth in the city to conduct Chennai Sangamam programs in their neighborhoods.
And moreover, folk is a very interesting and lively dance, and this Karagam and all is very, very tough to practice and dance, and finally we did it. Somehow we managed to do.
We are all not so familiar with all folk forms, but we have put in all efforts to get till the final so that we can just give our best, and whatever we know, whatever our raw talent is being polished here.
With more than 1,000 folk artists participating, the Mammoth Cultural Show focuses on reviving and promoting endangered folk art forms. But the organizers feel that only patronage and interest shown by the public can keep the arts alive.
I think people should take it. You know, why can't you organize some shows when you are organizing something, you know? You should make these folk art a part of your lives and your appreciation and aesthetic sense.
The winners of this contest get the opportunity to perform at the Chennai Sangamam events from the 10th to the 16th of January. In Chennai, with camera person Sahai Raj and reporter Nitila, Bertila for Ndtv-Hindu.
Ahead of the solar eclipse on the 15th of this month, Tamil Nadu's Science City organized an awareness program at the Birla Planetarium, not only to show students and sky enthusiasts simple experiments that can be done during the eclipse, but also to tell them it's time we stop being superstitious.
To dispel superstitious beliefs associated with eclipses, a workshop was conducted at the Birla Planetarium in Chennai. Dr. B.S. Sailaja, a scientist from Bangalore, said people should increase their understanding of science so that they can enjoy such celestial occurrences.
For a common man, will be observing the color of the sky, which is there is going to be a dramatic change in the temperature, a dramatic change in the twilight like kind of a phenomenon that happens around the horizon. And then birds and animals, they mistake it for the evening. They try to settle down as they would have done in the night, and all such things are nice to observe and make a note of it.
A solar eclipse is probably the most spectacular celestial event that people can experience. During this, the moon comes between the earth and the sun and casts its shadow on the earth. And this time around, people in Tamil Nadu will be able to witness the annular eclipse. During this, the moon will appear slightly smaller in diameter than the sun, and hence a thin ring of sunlight will remain visible.
After 108 years, it is coming in South India. The total annular solar eclipse is going to occur in Kanyakumari, Nagapattinam, Tanjavur, Madurai. In other places like Chennai, Tiruchirappalli and Coimbatore, it will be a partial annual solar eclipse only. In Chennai, it will be 83%.
Students and sky watchers who attended this workshop said that the interaction was very good and they were able to know more about eclipses.
I came here to know about eclipse. It was well interesting. Now, before I was very scared about eclipse. Now I am very free and I can roam and I can enjoy the eclipse.
I happen to learn a few things which are completely new to me. One is the type of experiments which she devised not only for kids but also for higher studies students, which was very good. One was the Tulite experiment, which I haven't heard of before, so it was a new thing for me to learn about.
Officials at Birla Planetarium said that special arrangements are being made all over the state to help people witness the rare cosmic event. In Chennai, with camera person Kasi, Bertila for NDTV Hindu.
Stay with us for more sports news. We'll be right back.